I left $650 on the table. Is it fair or greed? So now let's get into the recap. When market opened at 6 o'clock Sunday, I was anticipating for this demand area for some kind of reversal pattern for a move back to all the way to the upside. So that way I can capture this gap fill, okay? I entered the first trade when price came and retest this area with low volume, but unfortunately I exited the trade too early and I lost $200, right? So now I was waiting back for some sort of price action for inverse head and shoulders on this VWAP, which a lot of times with inverse head and shoulders, it's a reversal to the upside. So from the left shoulders and the right shoulders right here. So I enter as soon as price break hold into this area or move back up all the way for a $2,000 move for that gap fill, right? But now again, I saw that price was getting weak. And as price was getting weak, my intuition was telling me just lock in a $650 profit and walk away. But I didn't want to exit out the trade. I wanted to stuck to my plan and execute the trade exactly how I plan to execute the trade. Because a lot of times with psychology, you have to give the trade time to work. If you're just looking at your P&L, what if the price would have just continued going up? Because with my setups, it would take about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I say I give it about a 1 hour window, right? A lot of times for it to play out with all the noise and you will see a big shoot up with all my setups. That's also one thing I was looking forward to, okay? But now when I see that price was getting weak, the smartest thing that I did is I enter for break even, which is like plus $25 or so. So when price came back to my stop loss to that area, because I know a lot of times if we come back and retest, either will continue going up, worst case scenario, it will continue flushing down like what we saw, okay? So I enter right there, price came and hit my stop loss, and I respect and accept the stop loss and exit the trade. What I'm saying is a lot of times your trade will work 90% or 95% or 80% of the time, and it's not going to work all the time. If I would have held, this would have been a $2,000 trade. And the question is, if I would have just took profit and walk away, it would also be a profitable trade where I walk away with $612. But what if I would have exited out too early and leave a lot of money on the table? Okay? The most important thing about trading is you have to stick to your plan. Trade might not work all the time, and don't feel bad about it. You can come back the next time and take a better trade or get you set up to work in your favor this time. But the most important thing is I was able to manage my loss or break even on this trade. It wasn't even a losing trade. It was a break even on the trade. So I exited out right there when price came right around that area, you see? So I entered right there, that arrow, and I exited right there back again. So it was a break even trade. And the question is now, should I have stuck to my plan or just take the $600? I think I did good sticking to my plan, and I would take it back again and do the same thing over and over because I know it's a setup that works all the time. As a beginner trader, when setup doesn't work today, it doesn't mean it's not going to work tomorrow. Keep on trying it and it'll work. Okay, so that's it.